tonight against the Dust Devils. Crowd getting pumped up right now. Alp Erlich to kick off from the 40. It's an onside kick. It's a free ball. River Valley has it at the 32-yard line. Reversing with the football is Tyson. He's taken down about the 30-31 yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10 for River Valley. So the Tigers gambled there, and actually what you do is you prevent a big return. You also have a great chance of getting the football. They almost got it right there, but River Valley has it 1st and 10 outside their 30. The quarterback is Jim West. The fullback, Scott Hill. The tailback is Mike Montgomery. Double tight end set, Jacob Stoll, Steve Dedman. The receivers, Pat Sherman. That will be the receiver. The center, Ernest Nees, Jordan Moore, Adam Riney, Matt Reimer, and Melvin Lewis on the line. Here is the play fake. Quarterback rolling to his right. That's West and Maxwell and also Burke coming up and knocking him down right around the line of scrimmage. Maybe a yard on the play. Good job by the Tiger defense to converge right there. So West gets 1. It'll be 2nd down and 9. And Spencer, good start by the Tigers setting the tone.
That's right. They did that onside kick, and you got it to a guy there in the second line. Those guys in the second line, you know, they usually don't know how to run, and their player showed it. He actually ran back 5 yards trying to go the other way, and so the Tigers got him back 5 yards less than what they would have gotten.
Out of the eye, wing to the right, receiver to the right. Man moves on the right side of the line. This should be a legal procedure against River Valley. I'm willing to bet that that's what it's going to be. The official's going to come over and give us the indication. And it is procedure, 5-yard penalty. So back them up 5. It'll be 2nd down and 14 for the Devils.
2nd down and about 14 yards to go.
And early on here, that's not a good sign for River Valley to get a procedure call on their second offensive play. From the near hash, again, left to right come the Dust Devils. Same set as before, out of the eye, receivers to the right. Quarterback options it off. With the football is Montgomery. Montgomery breaks 1 tackle, and then he's taken down after a gain of about 1. Making the stop for the Globe Tigers is Dustin Whelan. Pick up on the play of about 5 yards. 3rd down and 9, just over a minute into this ball game. 1st round playoff action here from Harbison Field in Globe. Breaking out of the huddle is the center, Ernest Nees. Receiver to the near side, looks like Stoll. Out of the eye. Quarterback rolling to his right, dumps it off. It's complete to Montgomery across the 40, the 45, the 50, and wrestled out of bounds about the 45-yard line. Wander takes him out of bounds. It ends up being a big gain on the play. 24 yards on the play. And Montgomery, we see right there with a fair amount of speed as he came down the near sideline. And he is going to be a factor in this game tonight, Spencer.
And luckily that last Globe defender, I'm not sure who it was, but luckily they were able to get him out of bounds, because if they would have missed him, Montgomery would have been gone for 6 points.
So Wander coming up with the perhaps touchdown-saving play. Out of the eye, man going in motion, that's Coley. Handoff to the fullback, and the Tigers say no way, and they stack him up. Short loss on the play. Bunch of Tigers, and looks like Hulskamp in there for the Tigers. Big Nate Dean in there. Also Chance Williams. It's Josh Maxwell, Chet Hulskamp, Chance Williams, Nate Dean, Dustin Whelan on the line for the Tigers. Robert Kieran, also Aaron Burke, Daniel Sini, the linebackers, and the secondary, Chris Beal, Nate Clausen, and J.D. Wander for the Tigers. So it'll be 2nd down and 11 after a short loss from the Tiger 46-yard line. They come out of the eye once again. Do the Devils. Quarterback drops back, looking, got time, throws over the middle. It's incomplete. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Mike Coley. The Tigers were about to pop him about a second or two afterwards, but that is a ball right there that Coley needs to catch.
That's right. It hit him right there. Actually, I couldn't really tell because the pole was right in front of me, but it looked like it hit him, and he just missed it there, and the Tigers need to get up there and make sure that that ball can't even touch the receiver.
Tigers nearly had a chance to intercept the football themselves as Coley popped it up about helmet level off his shoulder pads. Incomplete pass, 3rd down and 11. 2 receivers to the far side. Sherman out there, single back wing to the right. Play fake, rush by Maxwell. Quarterback dumps it off complete to Montgomery, but he's taken down at the 40-yard line. Looks like Burke there that makes the stop for the Globe Tigers. Hernandez coming in as well. It's going to be a gain on the play of about 6 yards.
The play brings up 4th down and 4 for the Dust Devils. Ball spotted on the Globe Tiger 38.
4th down and a long 3 from the Globe 39-yard line for River Valley. This is one of those areas where, Spencer, you're not going to kick a 56-yard field goal. You're going for it.
That's right. You're either going to go for it. What is it? Is it 4? Yeah, that's right. Looks like they're going to go for it. They only got about 3 yards to go, and they want to get things going in their direction. So they took a timeout right now, so they may be trying something a little tricky here.
And I say they're going for it, but of course, a lot of teams do go for it, try and get momentum themselves.
Right at the entrance to the stadium, help support the football team.
However, if you don't get it, then you give Globe decent field position. But at this point in the game, who knows? Depending upon the punter for River Valley, if he's able to do a Chris Beal-type punt, then maybe you punt the ball away. But we shall see. Want to let you know today's game being brought to you in part by R&R Pizza Express. Proud to sponsor our player of the game here on 1240 KJ Radio. The player of the game will be getting a large one-topping pizza, courtesy of R&R Pizza Express. We'll announce that at the conclusion of tonight's broadcast. Still in the timeout, the Tigers have already broken out of the huddle. River Valley going to use the full amount of time as Coach LeBlanc now jogging off the field. 4th down and 3, and they will go for it. Out of the eye, receiver split. West drops back, dumps it off left side, incomplete, and the Tigers will have the football. The rush was heavy by the Tigers. The pass was intended for Karnbach, but the pass goes incomplete. So the Tigers have the football, 1st and 10 from their 38-yard line. Let's give you the offense. The split end, Nate Clausen on the line, Earl Russell, Robert Kieran, Aaron Burke, Chet Hulskamp, Cy Tomerlin. The tight end is Caleb Casillas. Your quarterback, Lincoln Hansen. The backs, Brian Goslin, Chris Beal, and Randy Scott. Okay, that River Valley defense after this play. For the Tigers from their own 38-yard line. Good field position, big defensive play a minute ago. Out of the wishbone they come. Hansen fakes it to the fullback, options it off to Scott. Scott lowers the head, tackled up high, and he's down about the 38-yard line. Reimer coming in, he's a tackle to make the stop. Let's get you the starters for River Valley. Defensively, on the line, Scott Hill, John Owen, Matt Reimer, and Steve Dedman. The linebackers, Vernon Canning and Ray Miranda. The secondary, Mike Coley, Jim West. The corners for tonight's game, Mike Montgomery. And now here's a big run up the near side. It's Goslin at the 45-40 and out of bounds about the 38-yard line. 23 yards on the run for Goslin. Nice run for the Tigers as they get a big gainer right there. So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Football at the 38-yard line of the Dust Devils. Hansen hands off, and not much off the right side. Maybe a yard or two.
Brought down by Coley.
And give him about one, it looks like. Just about one.
Gain of about half a yard, second down.
And 9 for the Tigers. Football at the 37-yard line. As we look in a bit closer and see the Tigers. And there's a misdirection. The ball is fumbled as Hansen bangs into the back and the ball comes loose. And the River Valley Dust Devils have recovered the football at the 37-yard line. So there was a problem on the exchange. Tigers could not get the football. Reimer recovers the football. And right there, Spencer, not what the Tigers want. We've seen fumbles in the past, and there in decent field position, they cough it up.
That's right. It looked like Hansen had a run-in with one of his running backs. and they coughed it right up and have given the ball right back to River Valley here.
So now 1st and 10 River Valley from the 36-yard line, and not much there for Montgomery. Looks like big Nate Dean in there on the tackle for the Tigers. Scoreless here in the first quarter. Tigers and River Valley. So a gain of 1 on the play. Football just inside the Dust Devil 38-yard line. Out of the eye. Fake to the fullback. Quarterback West rolling off the left side. He's going to be knocked out of bounds after a pickup of about 7 on the play. Beal knocking him out. Burke out there as well. And Whelan on the hit also for the Globe Tigers. So it'll be 3rd down. Pickup on the play of about 6, maybe 7. Give him 7. Be 3rd down and 2 for River Valley. Football now at their own 44-yard line. So River Valley stopped on a 4th down and 3 play. Then the Tigers come back and move the ball about 30 yards and then fumble the ball and give it right back. From the left side of the field, out of the eye. Hand off to the fullback, and this will go for what looks to be a 1st down. As Hulskamp making the stop for the Tigers. Hill on the carry. Hill picks up 3. 1st and 10, River Valley. Now at the 47 from right in front of us here. 47-yard line. Here's the handoff up the middle. Montgomery busts it off the right side and finally tripped up at the 39-yard line, as that is going to be Wander making the stop, but a gain on the play of 13 yards. 13-yard gain on the play.
13 yards, 1st and 10 for the Dust Devils. Ball spotted on the
So 1st and 10 now at the 39 of the Tigers. Football being moved fairly well now by River Valley on the ground. Handoff up the middle. Montgomery and the Tigers take him down after a gain of a couple. Burke in there. Kieran in there for the Tigers as well. Making the stop. Montgomery picking up 2.
A yard, 2nd down and 9 for the Dust Devils.
Second down and 9. Football, 37-yard line of the Globe Tigers. Out of the eye once again, man coming in motion, pitch to Montgomery off the left side. Montgomery cuts it back up and knocks over a couple guys as he's close to a 1st down to about the 29-yard line. The gain on the play of what looks to be 10 yards. It is a 1st down. And right now, Spencer, River Valley taking it to the Tigers on the ground.
River Valley's playing aggressive, and that running back, Mike Montgomery, he's taking it to the Tigers right there, and Tigers are on defense without Lincoln Hansen. They're one of their linebackers. He's only playing offense tonight. And, yeah, they're just running the ball, passing it, and they're gaining yards on the Tigers in every play.
Of course, without Brandon Lotus as well, Ryan Golden still not out there for the Tigers. He'll be back next week if the Tigers would hopefully win here tonight. Handoff, picks up a few. Looks like Hulskamp in there again. Big Chance Williams in there for the Tigers. Pick up a 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Devils. Football at the Globe, looks like the 24-yard line. They're using a lot of clock right here as River Valley on this drive. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go in the first quarter. Had the ball for a while. Here's a fake to the fullback. Quarterback keeper, nothing there. Tigers will bottle that up. For the Tigers, let's see who the first couple guys in there were. Looks like Maxwell in there for the Tigers. Yeah, that's who it is.
Also, Chance Williams.
Maxwell making the stop. It'll be 3rd down and 7.
Loss of a yard.
So about a loss of a yard on the play. 3rd down, football back at the 25. Again out of the eye. They have not deviated from that at all, has River Valley. Quarterback rolling to his right, gets a good block. He's got plenty of time. Looking down the near side, wobbly passes. No, it's incomplete. Wander got a hand on it as he was heading out of bounds, and then Matt Tice got a hand on it as well. And it was kind of like pinball for a second there. Nobody got the ball, and it ends up being 4th down for River Valley from the Globe 25. And again, Spencer, this situation, well, they went for it before, I'd go for it again.
Yeah, they might just do that. It's kind of a short area to be punting in, and I doubt their kicker can make a 40-something yard field goal, so I'd look at them to go for it.
And that's what they will do. 4th and 7 from the 25. Twins to the near side. Quarterback West rolling to his right, looking to Montgomery. Now looking another receiver up ahead, and it is going to be enough for a 1st down, it appears. The receiver, Sherman, making the catch. Taken down at about the 13, 12-yard line. That's enough for a 1st down. Pick up on the play of 12 yards and a 1st down for River Valley.
Gain of 12, 1st and 10 for
So from the 13,
Dust Devils. Check that ball on
River
the
Valley
line.
with the football. And a real impressive drive here by the Dust Devils. They've mixed it up a little bit, predominantly on the ground. Here's the handoff to the fullback, and Hill is not going to get much, if anything. Nate Dean there for the Tigers. Also Aaron Burke. And also Chance Williams for the Tigers.
No gain on the play, 2nd down for the Dust Devils.
So 2nd down and 10 after nothing on that play. Sherman coming in now for the Devils. 2:52 to go in the 1st quarter. Receiver to the near side is Sherman. Wing to the near side, that's Miranda. Out of the eye. Long count. West hands off to Montgomery. Montgomery trying to find a hole, and there's nothing there. Making the stop for the Tigers looks like Burke in there.
And Chance Williams on the stop for the Tigers.
Gain of a few, give him 3.
Gain of 3 brings up
3rd down about 7.
7 for the Dust Devils.
Dust Devils trying to take it in on the Tigers here in the 1st quarter and grab the early lead. Miranda now wide to the far side, receiver wide to the near side as well, that's Tice. West drops back, looking, got a man, but it's overthrown. There's a bit of contact, but it was not catchable. The man he had on the near side was Tice, but it was way overthrown. And it will be 4th down for River Valley, and where they are right now, they're going to try, it would appear, for a field goal. And this would be, what, a 27-yard field goal attempt.
Steve Dedman in to attempt a field goal.
Dedman, the kicker, out of the hold of Sherman. Here is the snap, is good. The kick is blocked. The Tigers block it. Casillas picks it up for the Tigers, and it's going to be a dead ball right there, even though Casillas running with the football. He's going to go all the way into the end zone, but it's high school football. It's high school football. This is not college. This is high school football. The kick was blocked. The Tigers will get the football, but it's not going to be where they want it. But it was nice to watch. That's why I didn't get real excited, because I knew that wasn't going to go as a touchdown. The officials talking about it here. I didn't see a flag anywhere. I think this is going to be what I said it is.
Chance Williams along with Chet Fuelskamp.
Now they're talking.
For the Tigers to block that field.
They're going to talk to the Tigers about this.
And the officials are bringing the ball back to.
It's going to come back to the point of the block, it would appear. And Coach Jonovich saying, why can't we advance that? It's like the rule in the Pro Football League, you cannot advance an onside kick. You can only recover it.
of Casillas, 85 yards with the...
So Coach Janovich not real happy
Touchdown. The officials are saying now the ball being brought back to the...
with the call, but they will have the football.
Tiger.
So the Tigers will have the ball.
Protest.
It'll be 1st and 10. So it is Tiger ball. So the officials saying that the kick could not be advanced. It's a blocked field goal, and the official saying the kick could not be advanced. Now in college, I know it can be, because I saw it in a game last week. Was it, I forget the game it was. It was in overtime, one of the games on ESPN. Now wait a minute. Now the ball's back to River Valley. And now I'm totally confused. We didn't get an indication of a flag at all. We're going to do 4th down and 7 again. Quarterback rolling to his right. West throws, and it's caught by Montgomery. At the 5, he scores. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
We have no idea why the ball was given back to River Valley.
So River Valley scores a touchdown, and the fans in Globe here are not happy. And I think I agree with them. We were absolutely given no indication. The only thing I can think of is, and I hate to even think this, an inadvertent whistle before the kick by an official. That's the only thing that would have blown that play dead at that point. Otherwise, the Tigers would have at least had the ball. Here is the extra point, and it's going to be blocked. But now they're going to go for 2 as they pick up the football, and they might get it, and I think they did. They picked it up off the ground. River Valley did after it was partially blocked by the Tigers. The 2-point try goes to Tice, and it is 8-0 in favor of River Valley. And this is incredible. Unbelievable. And Mr. Francaro, saying, hey, could we find out why the ball was given back to River Valley? And we're still not given an indication as to why the ball was given to River Valley. So Montgomery on the touchdown. And then Tice the 2-point conversion, and Coach Janovich, we see him on the sideline about the 30-yard line now as we look over that way. And Coach Janovich not happy. So with 1:26 here, it's 8-0 in favor of River Valley. And hopefully here, the Tigers will get the football back on this kickoff.
We saw that penalty marker on the play, so if we can get a clarification, we'd appreciate it.
1st and 10.
Valley, number 14, Matt Tice.
Hopefully for the Tigers after this kick. Now, I didn't see a flag. I don't know if Spencer saw a flag on that kick. There may have been one, but again, without an explanation from the officials, we don't know. And like I said, I know in college you can return that for a touchdown. But right now, River Valley finding themselves up by a score of 8-0. So the kickoff will come from River Valley. Deadman with the kick. And it is a kick to the near side. It'll go out of bounds at about the 15. And the Tigers either make him re-kick or have decent field position. Right now, we see Riggin Goslin getting into it with Vernon Canning of River Valley. Right about the 35-yard line, getting the feet tangled a bit there. And let's see if the Tigers like to take it at the 35, or they can make them re-kick. And the Tigers look like they're going to take the football. The official, now the official clarifies it. The one official is about to put the ball down at the 35, but they're going to make them re-kick. So River Valley will put the football back, but it will not be from the initial kickoff point. They will back it up 5 yards and walk off this penalty. So it's a 5-yard penalty.
Re-kicking from...
And River Valley will kick off once again. And you got to hear some of these fans. It is not a happy scene right now here at Harbison Field. So from the 35, River Valley will kick off. Here is the kick. Now it's Tice on the kickoff. Tice kicks off to Beal, takes about the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, lowers the head at the 35, and down about the 36-yard line is Chris Beal. So it will be first and 10 for the Tigers.
So once again from R&R Express for the rowdiest man in the stand.
So
Once again, Hart County, the rowdiest man in the stand.
here we go, 1:19 to go in the quarter. They're giving away the pizza fans. Usually it's a big play for the Tigers, and here comes Hansen, who fumbles the football. And River Valley recovers at the 41-yard line. I think he just dropped the ball. It looked like Hansen might have big yardage right there for the Tigers, but he just fumbled the football. So it's first and 10 for River Valley, and I must say I'm shocked right there. Expecting a big play, and the ball comes loose. And now River Valley with a chance to go up here even more. It's already 8-0. West pursued from behind and is dropped for a loss of about 2. That'll be a sack. And was that Hill? It was Hill. Thought I saw some possible handoff there.
Second down and 10. We saw no flag or heard no whistle,
So now, second down and 10 for River Valley. Receiver to the near side, that's Sherman. West gives off to Montgomery, who lowers the head and gets to about the 36, where he's brought down by Chance Williams. Pick up on the play of 5 yards. That'll bring up second, make that third down and 5 for the Devils. And really, Spencer, right here, the Tigers, they can't really let River Valley do anything on this possession if they're going to stay momentum, not momentum-wise, but keep their heads focused in a positive sense in this game.
That's right. This is a big play. If they can stop them from getting any yards, the smart thing for River Valley would be to punt. If they get the first down, momentum will really be going in their way. What they need to do is stop that Mike Montgomery. He's running all over the Tigers right now.
So third down and 5. That's the end of the first quarter with the score. River Valley 8, the Globe Tigers nothing. We're back in just a minute. The Globe Tigers, we're still trying to clarify. Now, the understanding is, yes, you can return the blocked field goal for a touchdown. As I said, I knew you could in high school and the pros, and wasn't sure about high school, especially with the officials standing there blowing the play dead right away. But we're not sure why they stopped the play. And now here's a handoff off the left side, and on 3rd and 5, and it's not going to get anything really. So this will bring up 4th down for River Valley. I believe that was Canning on the carry, if I'm not mistaken.
Who's 58?
So now do we have a, let's see. We have a timeout called?
No gain on the play, brings up.
I believe we did. River Valley. No, there's a flag. Okay, there is a flag. Didn't see that one either. It's holding against River Valley. That's a 10-yard penalty.
10-yard penalty.
It'll bring up 3rd down and about 16, maybe 17 for River Valley from the Tiger 48-yard line. And here is the handoff up the middle, and again, not much there. As for the Tigers, Burke is in there, Chance Williams as well. So Montgomery picks up only a couple. And now it's 4th down. 4th and 15 from the Tiger 46-yard line. And I think here, Spencer, you're punting the ball away, and that's what it looks like.
Definitely. It's 4th down and about 15. That'd be the smart thing to do.
But it appears they're going for it. From the 46, long count. West pitches back, and it's the quick kick that almost gets blocked. The kick by Montgomery. It bounces around about the 25 of Globe. Tigers do the smart thing and get away from it, and they'll have the football about their 22, 23-yard line, where it'll be 1st and 10. Want to take this opportunity to thank Ortega Shoes behind the Tigers, your headquarters for all your sports needs. Right now, basketball season starting practice for the junior high kids, high school as well. The latest in basketball footwear from Reebok, Nike, Converse, and N1. Travel bags from Nike. We thank Ortega Shoes, 150 North Broad, behind the Tigers. And now we see Lincoln Hansen for the Tigers running for 1, maybe 2.
Matt Reamer also on the stop for
We'll give him 1.
the Dust Devils. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9 for the Tigers.
So 2nd down and 9 for River Valley. Out of the eye come the Tigers. Coming in motion is Beal now, behind the eye. Now drilled after the play is Hansen, and they're not going to call that, as lowering the boom there was Deadman, who led up at the last minute, but I thought maybe he went a little bit extra there into Lincoln Hansen and saw a shot to get a free chance at Lincoln Hansen. Yeah, he laid off a bit, but he still gave him a little bit of a hit. We're going to get offsides, River Valley. That's a 5-yard penalty. But what do you think there, Spencer?
I don't know what's wrong with these refs tonight. They're not. Doesn't look like they're officiating a good game as of this whole first quarter.
Did you think maybe he was hit a bit late there?
Oh yeah, definitely.
So we concur, and everyone up here in the booth concurs. And these officials, I mean, I'm not going to be somebody that criticizes officials unwarranted. I can't believe what we're seeing. Hansen rolling off the left side as he hands off up the middle. The gain on the play is going to be like nothing. Goslin doesn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Appears to lose about a foot or two. So a loss of 1. It'll be 3rd down for the Tigers. Again, 8-0 River Valley here in Globe. Here's Hansen to Beal off the right side, picking his way, breaks a tackle or two, and then down at the 40-yard line is a couple River Valley players coming in at the end of the play, right at the whistle, to jump on top of Beal. Pick up on the play of a couple. And the Tigers will have 4th down at their own 30-yard line, and you wanted to move the football in that possession, but the Tigers unable to do anything offensively in this game. The Globe Tigers to this point with 27 yards of offense. Beal will drop back to punt. Back at his 15, 2 men back for River Valley. Snap is perfect to Beal, plenty of time. Gets away a wobbly kick that'll bounce about the 40, go out of bounds at the 43-yard line. Great kick by Beal. It ends up being, not as far as I thought, 27 yards but no return. And if he hadn't gotten it off the side of his foot a little bit, it would have gone further, but no return on the play, which is a plus. So it's 1st and 10 River Valley. The football spotted at their 43-yard line. The band playing off to our right. Got a win today to play next week. 3A state playoffs. West hands off now to Montgomery. And Montgomery hit by Chance Williams as we see Chance coming out of the stack there for the Tigers. Looks like no gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 10. Second and 10 for River Valley. West drops back, being pursued by Burke. Throws, it's deflected and incomplete. So Burke provides the pressure, and then the Tigers get a hand on it, and it goes incomplete. And it'll be 3rd down and 10 for River Valley. Again, as we Take a look at the Tiger defense.
On the incompletion, third down and 10 yards
Third down.
for the Dust Devils. Ball spotted on their own
So the same
42
guys out there that
line.
started the game for the Tigers. So third down and 10. Out of the eye, West dropping back, good protection, going down the near side, Beal, and he gets tangled up, and there will be no flag.
Pass incomplete.
Lobbying for the flag was Matt Tice, but he did not get it. And they both went down about the same time, and a no call by the official. And I'll tell you, Spencer, if the official threw a flag there, I think the Globe fans would have had something to say about it.
Definitely, you might have had a few of these fans getting up out of their seats, but it was clear that it wasn't a foul there.
So now, River Valley to punt. It's not a good kick, almost straight up in the air. Tigers got to be careful, and they're lucky that it doesn't take a forward bounce. It just dies at the 49. It is a horrible punt by River Valley. It is going to be a 10-yard punt, a 10-yard punt for River Valley. So we'll take that break. So 1st and 10 Tigers. Football at the 49, as we said. Out of the wishbone now. Hanson, hands off. Up the middle is Scott. Scott to about the 46, almost the 45. They're going to mark it back a bit to the 46, pick up a 5 on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 5, as we see J.R. Hyde, who was in for that play, coming off.
Ball spotted on the Dust Devil 46-yard line.
So the Tigers, 2nd down, about 5. Give it off to Beal. Off right tackle. Beal with room. Beal one man the beat and beats him. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown Tigers. 46 yards for Chris Beal. Great individual effort there by Chris Beal. He got some blocks at the point of attack and then went into the end zone. Chris Beal, 46 yards. And now the Tigers, you would expect, will go for 2 right here and try and tie the ball game. Remember when River Valley scored, they also made the 2-point conversion, so the Tigers will try to make it here. We see Brochu, Chance Williams, and Beal in the backfield. Give it off to Beal behind them, and he will get in. The 2-point conversion is good. And Chance Williams pumped up because I believe it was Chance who had the block there for Beal. You put in your jumbo package with the backs, Chance Williams and Joe Brochu, and the Tigers have tied the ball game here at 8 apiece. And Spencer, as I said, good blocking on the line there to spring Beal, and then Beal did it all himself for about the last 30 yards.
That's right. It was great blocking. And it was a offensive play executed perfectly, and that's what the Tigers needed. A big play like that, get them started, make them forget about that bad call earlier, and just get them back in the game. And that was a great play by the Tigers.
I want to take this opportunity to thank Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair, 425-0206. Behind the Tigers, over 19 years reliable experience in Globe, Miami. I want to thank Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair. Transmissions, engines, brakes, AC tune-ups, autos, trucks, or RVs. 491 North Broad, that's Glenn's Auto and Truck Repair. Supporting the Tigers here on AM 1240 KJ Radio. So Globe answers back, and they really needed that, did the Tigers, because things were not going too well. And now you start fresh here and just try and put the mistakes behind you and say, hey, this game's even up. Let's take it to them. So the Tigers will kick off. Back on the far side is Vernon Canning. On the near side is Ray Miranda. A high end-over-end kick taken by Canning on the far side, about the 10 to the 15, across the 20, the 25, and about the 30, 31-yard line is where River Valley will have it 1st and 10. Looking for any changes for the Tigers, and looks like the same defensive players out there. Again, if the Tigers win this week, they are expected to have Brandon Lotus back next week. They would have Ryan Golden back as well. Tigers without, 6 guys last week, and it showed in that Sahuarita game. But they should be almost at 100% next week if, as I said, they beat River Valley here tonight in the first round of the 3A state playoffs. Here's the handoff to the tailback, getting to about the 34. Montgomery picking up 3 on the play. And that'll bring up second down and 7. Other conference teams playing tonight. Santa Cruz, number 4, taking on Parker. Also, number 3, Safford taking on number 2, West Wickenburg. And in addition, number 2 in the region, Coolidge, taking on number 3, West Seton. West options it off, back to Montgomery. Breaks one tackle and heading down the near side. Clausen trying again. There's a flag back at the 37, and Montgomery is going to go into the end zone, but there is a flag back at the 33-yard line. And Coach Jonovich waving his hand back. We see him about the 35-yard line, clapping his hand on the near sideline. Coach Jonovich pointing back, saying, bring it back. And it is against the Dust Devils. Holding against River Valley. So that's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And the flag is right about the line of scrimmage. So it should come back about 10 from there. That's the official looking, and now he's going to walk off the 10, take it back to about the 23-yard line. They'll put it down at the 24. So a penalty there, and already now this is 4 penalties for 30 yards on River Valley. Meanwhile, the Tigers, well, let's just say there haven't been any, and that's good. So second down, and about 18, perhaps 19 for River Valley. To the near side is Miranda. Pitch it off to the right side. It goes to Deadman. Deadman with the football off the right side across about the 37-yard line. That's Deadman with the football. So Deadman on the play, getting about 14 yards. It'll be third down and about 3. Football at the 37, 38-yard line. You have the pole right in front of us. You got to love the pole. Here's the handoff to Montgomery. He's got the first down right up the gut. He'll pick up 7 yards on the play. Clausen in on the stop for the Globe Tigers, but it's a first down for River Valley. That is already their 6th in this game. Again, 8-8, 6:05 to go here in the second quarter. River Valley scored first. The Tigers, minutes ago, answered. So first and 10, just outside their own 45-yard line for River Valley. Out of the eye. West looking over the formation. Options it off now to Montgomery. Montgomery juking his way up and gets to about midfield. Pick up of almost 5. Burke in there for the Tigers. And also, let's make sure. Yeah, that's Maxwell in there for the Tigers. Pick up of 5. Second down, a long 5 for the Devils. Hope you're enjoying tonight's broadcast. You're on 1240 KJ Radio, your station for high school sports. West drops back, quick look in pass, it's complete, missed tackle, Tice, 30, 25, jukes Clausen, who holds on and takes him down to the 21-yard line. But a pickup on the play of 29 yards to Tice. So that'll be another first down for River Valley. 29 on that hookup. And now River Valley having offensive success here tonight. 81 yards on the ground and about, looks like 87 through the air, 168 yards of offense here in the first half. We have 5 minutes to go in the first half. Back split, receiver split. Here's another look-in pass, and it's incomplete. Wander on the coverage. The intended receiver was Pat Sherman. Good job by Wander there to make sure, Spencer, that he had no chance to catch the football.
Wander has done a good job as defensive back all year long, and he's going to have to step it up here because it looks like River Valley likes to throw, and their quarterback looks like he's pretty accurate because he's hitting his receivers, and so he's going to have to continue to play well.
2nd and 10 for the Devils from the near hash. Moving right to left, receiver split again, backs out of the eye. Wing to the near side. West, and he hands off just in time to Montgomery, who's taken down right away, and a late flag is tossed in at the 20-yard line. The officials, as we see the Tigers clapping, they feel it's against River Valley, perhaps a personal foul at the end of the play. Officials will talk about it, and we wait. They're talking with Globe, so all indications would be against River Valley. And if it's a personal foul, it would be a 15-yard penalty. It's holding against River Valley. That was a real late flag for holding, to be honest. The football was at the 23, but this is a 10 yards from the spot of the foul penalty.
10-yard penalty, ball moved back to the Tiger 30.
And they move it back. Yeah, they moved the football back. Yeah, they walked off more than they should have. It's a 10-yard penalty. Yeah, they were giving us 15. I was like, wait a minute, did I forget that holding was 10 yards and it's 15? No.
Now they're moving it to the 30.
Yeah, now they're putting it back. Yeah, it should be at the 30, 31. Because first they marked off like 17 yards, then 14. Now they've got it right at 10 yards for the penalty. You gotta love this officiating crew. Maybe not. Here we go. West pass off the edge of his feet, and it's going to be incomplete. And Beal's got to be careful there because the receiver was falling over and still had a chance at the football. That was Pat Sherman, who still almost came up with the catch. And Beal is looking at him there, Spencer. He's got to rip that ball away.
That's right. Beal had a good chance for interception there, but it looks like Sherman ran right into him. I think that's why there was nothing called there because they're both going for the ball. But yeah, he has to be careful so he doesn't get that penalty called on him.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. Football at the 31-yard line. 3rd and 20. After the 10-yard penalty a couple plays ago. West giving the play in the huddle, taking a lot of time right here, and they're going to have to use a timeout.
Timeout called.
You could see that River Valley was not too confident what they were going to call right there. So they burn a timeout. We will take one as well. 4:20 to go here in the second quarter. We're tied at 8. We're back right after this. 5, fade up.
On November the 9th.
So River Valley coming out after the timeout. 3rd down and 20. Football at the Globe 31-yard line. Man going in motion on the far side. That's Montgomery. West with the pressure. Pass over the middle. Incomplete. Diving at the 20-yard line back towards West. Trying to make the catch, but unable to is, it appears, Deadman. He could not get it. It's 4th down from the 31. You're not going to kick a 48-yard field goal. And River Valley with 4:15 left here in the first half. I would imagine they're going to go ahead and go for it. It would appear. Why not? You're at the 31. I mean, you might get a great punt and pin Globe deep, but heck, why not go? So here we go. 4th down and 20 for River Valley. Quarterback rolling out. West looking, doesn't appear to have anything. Throws over the middle. He found a man, and he's got him, but it's short of the first down. No, it's incomplete. Tigers must have knocked it away at the last second. Looks like Clausen knocked it away from Deadman. So the Tigers will take the football. You know, I don't know if I said 4th and 10 at one point there. 10 yards wouldn't have been that bad, but you know, now that I think of it, Spencer, 20 yards, that's a long way to go. You might want to think, I mean, second guessing here, but they might have wanted to think about pushing Globe a little bit towards their own goal line.
I think them being the underdogs in this game, they're playing it close right here. They got nothing to lose, and I think they're just going to go for it. They're going to take their chances tonight, and they're going to go for it and try to pull out this win.
So the Tigers with the football at their 31-yard line, 1st and 10 in a tie ball game at 8. Handoff will go up the middle, and it's good yardage to Scott, who surges and spins. He's got a first down. He picks up 11. So with the offensive line doing a great job on the blocking,
For the Dust Devils. Play is good for 10 yards.
Scott
And a first down for the Tigers.
picking up 11 on the play.
Ball spotted on their own 42-yard line.
So,
Gain of 11 on that play.
as I said, pickup of 11. Here it goes off now to Beal, picking his way now off the right side. He's got room at the 45-40, taken down from behind at the 41-yard line. But another great run by Beal.
36-yard line.
Beal on the play, picking up what looks to be about 23 yards. Make it 24 for Beal. To the 35-yard line of River Valley.
24-yard run.
First and 10 for the Globe Tigers.
First and 10 for the Tigers.
Hansen rolls to his right, pass down the near side, incomplete over the head of Whelan.
Pass incomplete and touchdown.
As Whelan in on this play along with Marine, and that's what Coach Jonovich said. He said you're going to see some guys in there
Number 16,
that you're not going to that you haven't normally seen this season. He's going to bring in some other guys as well, and he's done that right here. So now 2nd and 10 from the 35. Clock stops with 3:29
Second down and 10 for the Tigers.
remaining in the period. Hansen gives off up the middle, and Scott with the football picks up a few, tackled by Hill.
Down by Ray Miranda.
So a gain of maybe, where are they going to put it? About 2.
Third down and 7 for the Tigers.
3rd and 8 for the Tigers, and we have a timeout called. Let's see.
Timeout called
Piers Globe has
by
taken a timeout. No, it's River Valley that has taken a timeout. 3:06 to go here in the period, in the first half. We're tied at 8. We'll take a short break. We're back right after this. Okay. Yeah, just a 30 here. 1240 KJ Radio. Globe Tigers and River Valley in a timeout right now. Again, if the Tigers win here tonight, very likely Sholo next week at Mesa Community College. It would be a Thursday. Note that, Thursday at 8 o'clock. And of course, KJ Radio will be there to bring you that game. Right now, again, we're tied at 8. 3rd and 7. Hansen fakes and then gives off up the middle, and there's not much there. Goslin, a couple maybe, and again, and on the stop is Scott Hill.
Scott Hill on the stop for the Dust Devils.
To the 33, and now the timeout taken by the Tigers. 4th down for the Tigers. And they will need about 7 yards. Coach Jonovich talking to the players. And Spencer, you're here at the 32-yard line, thereabouts, as Beal was out for a play and now comes back in. But what do you think in this situation?
I think they need to go for it. Even if they don't make it, they still got River Valley still has the ball back in their own territory. I think they need to take their chance and go for it here. Half's almost over with. That's what I do.
So we'll see what the Tigers do. Coach Jonovich walking off the field. As we check the Tiger formation.
4th down and 7 for the
Wishbone,
Tigers.
Hansen drops back, crossing over the middle. It's going to be Wander. He's got the first down, and then breaks free, and then trips over a defender, I believe, at about the 15-yard line, or he would have scored. But a first down for the Globe Tigers
Number 3 for the Dust
on the play, a pickup of 18 yards on the pass from Hansen to Wander.
1st and 10 for the Globe Tigers.
Little flare pass there, and then he came over the middle with it, and a big gain for the first down. Tigers 1st and 10. Here's the give now to Beal, picking his way off the right side, tries to cut it up and gets a few, gets about 6 on the play. Good run by Chris Beal, making the stop, John Owen, for River Valley.
On the stop for the Dust Devils.
Beal
Gain of
give them
6.
six.
Down and 4 for
Second
the
and
Tigers
4 for the Tigers.
from the Red River 9-yard line.
The Tigers will work the clock here as well, not to give River Valley too much time. Just over 2 minutes remaining in the second period. Hanson gives off up the middle, breaking ahead towards the 5 is going to be Goslin. That's close to a first down for Goslin.
Steve Deadman on the stop for
Gets
River
about
Valley Dust Devils.
3 on the play. And let's see what the officials say. From here, it's hard to tell if it's not a first down. He's short by about 2 feet.
Gain of 3 on
It'll
the
be
play.
third down and a couple feet for the Tigers. Football just outside the 5. So we check the Tiger formation and see. Hanson give off to Scott, breaks one tackle, lowers the head, and will he get in? And he does not get in, but he does have the first down. At about the 1 for Scott. So the Tigers getting the first down. Scott on the run. And now first and goal from the 1-yard line for the Tigers. Hanson on the keeper off the left side. The pile surging. I don't think so. And they did not get in. And River Valley unpiling off the Tigers under a minute to go in the first half. And who's called the timeout now? The Tigers have called another timeout.
Timeout called by the Globe Tigers. Hanson stopped right at the goal line.
So with 54 seconds, the Tigers call another timeout. And I think, Spencer, after a rough start for the Tigers, they've regrouped, and this is a very competitive ball game here tonight. I think for people that thought that River Valley was going to be a pushover at 5-4, 3-4 from the West as the number 4 seed, granted the officials have been a bit of a factor here, but you got to give credit to River Valley. This is a good ball game.
I'm really surprised by River Valley. They got a good running back, they got a good quarterback, they're a big team, and they're a good team, and Tigers are going to have to play hard all game to pull this one out right here. And it was especially good to see Hanson complete one of those passes because that first drive, they had no receivers, and he hadn't thrown all game yet.
Here's Hanson giving off to Brochu, touchdown. So the Tigers with the touchdown, Joe Brochu into the end zone, and the Tigers have taken the lead. 1-yard run by Brochu. Strike up the band. Alp coming out onto the field right now, 14-8. PAT attempt coming. So in the final minute of the first half, the Tigers take the lead. Now the Tigers almost had 12 men on the field. Here's the snap, a little bit low, but able to be gotten down by Wander, and Alp kicks it up and good. And that makes the score 15-8. So Alp with the PAT. 43 seconds remaining in the second period.
Once again, I want to remind everybody the Globe High School Football Club.
You're listening to Globe Tiger Playoff Football here on AM 1240 KJAA Globe. So the crowd into the game, the players now psyched up. And Spencer, the key here now is you don't want to give anything up to River Valley in the final 43 seconds of this first half.
That's right. You want to leave this half with the score 15-8 and not let River Valley get any momentum. And they've already shown they're capable of pulling off a big play just like that. They've had one big play called back for a touchdown, a couple other big plays gone for big yardage. So Tigers really got to hold them right here.
So 15-8 is the score.
Ray Miranda, along with Cody.
Tigers will kick off, and is that Sebastian there to kick off, it looks like? It is. Sebastian with the football
For the Globe Tigers.
at the 40-yard line. Tees it up. Again, back deep for River Valley, Canning and Miranda. Far side, near side. Ray and the Tigers running up on the football, but not kicking it. Now we have fans with their faces painted and going wacky on the sideline, stirring up the fans. You gotta like that. Ball bounces to Miranda at about the 20-yard line, across the 25 to the 30, up the middle of the field. The ball comes loose at the 33-yard line. I think it's recovered by River Valley, though. The ball just popped right out. And getting the football back is going to be Duarte. Duarte recovering the fumble. So the Devils fortunate there. Tigers putting on a hit, knocking it loose, but the Devils retaining possession. So from the 34-yard line, 36 seconds remaining in the first half. 15-8 Globe. Receiver to the near side, that's Ray Miranda. Great view of the action from up here in the press box. Here's the handoff up the middle. And let's see who that is for the Tigers. As Hill has it, looks like, I believe, Burke was in there. Second down. And a long 8 for the Devils. And they're going to let the clock run out here, which is probably the smart thing where they are on the field, their own 36-yard line. 7 seconds, now down to 5, and they probably will not run a play here unless they really move fast. 2, 1, and they will not get it off. And they actually tried to run the play. I'm real surprised. If you're going to run the play, then come out with more than 5 seconds to go on the clock. Come out of the huddle earlier. But that's the half. The Globe Tigers, after falling behind early in this game, come back now. They lead by a score of 15-8. And what we'll do right now is take a couple minutes break. We'll come back and look at first half scoring and stats right after this.